So there's a wall hop that you can do very consistently that has a lot of uses that a lot of people don't really know about. So all you have to do is just simply put yourself up against this rock right here. You have to make sure that you're at the edge of it, and make sure that you can't like as you can see when I E, I'm not moving anywhere, which means that I'm up against the edge of the rock, right? And it's extremely easy to do. All you have to do is just click like basically to the edge of the rock, and it should work. And then the second thing you have to do, so you see where this like tree, this big tree is, this rock, and this dead tree. You have to just click in between here. So like there's kind of like a triangle formed by the negative space of the three objects. You just have to click somewhere in this triangle. And like I said, you don't have to be extremely precise with it. Okay, so once you do that, you just spam out your 3 Qs, and then the wall hop should work every single time. Okay, so obviously you can do this when you're running from someone. You can catch them off guard because a lot of people don't realize that you can do this. So you can just simply go up against this rock here, and then click here once. And then as you're running, you can spam out your 3 Qs, and then you're over, right? Or if you're also trying to gank mid lane, let's say you're roaming from top lane, you can do this exact same combo and catch the mid laner off guard rather than running from here, where they can, maybe if they have a ward, they can see you. You can, take a route to avoid the ward, and then you can just come over like this and then come onto them very, very easily. So a couple things with this. You have to make sure that you're not targeting anything when you're doing this. The way Riven's Q works is that if you are targeting a monster or a minion or a champion, her Q will go towards that. But if she's not targeting anything, she'll just go in a straightforward line like this, right? I don't have anything toggled, so I'm going like this. And then if I do have something toggled, I go to the target, okay? So it's very important that you're just not targeting anything. And an easy way to do that is you want to go to your hotkeys, and then you want to go into your abilities and summoner spells, and then bind this key, target champions only. That will obviously only target champions, and that will make it so that you won't be able to actually target the raptor camp. So let's say you're doing this combo, right? You have the setup required, you click in the gap, and then you have this key toggled. You can just simply put your cursor anywhere you want, even though my cursor is clearly on these raptors, I can still wall hop the wall, and Riven won't change targets, okay? And the second thing that you want to do is there's actually a variation to this. So let's say, so the problem with trying to do this with the raptor camp, with this variation, is that if the raptor camp is there, I'll first show you what it looks like when the raptor camp is not there. So let me just kill this raptor camp. I think there's a way to despawn the jungle, I don't know, but I guess I'll just have to just burst it down really fast. And this is the most efficient version of this setup. So you simply just do the exact same thing, right? You put yourself up against this rock, and then you can actually, when there's nothing here, you can Q like this, right? You can Q and then third Q, and that's just faster. So that way you'll save a couple of seconds. That way you won't have to Q at the edge. But the problem is when you try to do this when the raptor camp is there, they will get in your way and they will body block you. And they will make it so that it won't work. So like I'll do the exact same thing. I'm up against this rock here. I click in the gap, and if I Q right here, they will get in my way, right? You see how Riven moves slightly? You can rewind the video and watch as she gets like moved around from the raptors, right? And that fucks it up. You will not be able to do it. So you just have to make sure the raptors are not there, and then it will work. Okay. So that's kind of all I have. There's not really other wall hops like this with such easy indicators. I know this one's possible, but it's extremely hard to do. The dragon one is also possible. But yeah, this one you can simply do when you're running or when you're trying to gank someone, or even when you're trying to engage if there's a team fight happening, or if you're trying to tower dive. There's just a lot you can do. And also you can, another thing that you can do is you can wall hop going back. I'm not exactly sure what the indicator is, but it's definitely doable. You just have to memorize it or look it up. So with that being said, I hope this taught you something. Make sure that you practice it before taking it to a real game, and you should be able to find uses for it.